nice valley, he would put a canyon. So he disrupted everything. And one day he said his brother, after several days of working, he was tired. So he went on this big lake and he decided to lay down and rest for a while. But his brother came along, he saw him there resting. So he pushed him over. So it became Niagara Falls. So see, there's always humor. And what we, because that's why natives are always got to, you find traditional people always got a smile on their face. They're always laughing. And when a person gets hurt, the first thing you do is they laugh about it. Because it is funny what happened to him. But then they check to see if he got hurt, if he got any pain. If he doesn't, then they start joking about it. Our society it's a family. Our people are more like a family. We're not like we're maybe a big nation. Mohawks are 52,000 Mohawks, but we're supposed to be a family. But what the government has done is divided us, and now a lot of our kids are looking for their identity, who they are. Some of them are committing suicide because they can't. They don't like what they see. What they became.
This is very often happening as in Finland, especially. So because it's a country which has sort of lost its background very much. And I would say that this thing that we are doing is also related to that very much. It's like finding own identity through wisdom of people in the various places, also collecting the wisdom again.
It's like me if I went to Finland and I went there and I said, I'm going to make you a Mohawk. You're going to be a Mohawk now. You're not going to be Finn no more. How would you take it?
I don't know, because I don't know if there is that kind of an identity really. Like to be a Mohawk means much more in that sense.
Well, yeah, but I mean to lose who you are, to deny your race, which you are. Somewhere along the way, you're gonna want to know who you are, and you won't know. Let's say we have brought you here, and we went there, and we took everything away, all your religion, took away your festivals, your everything that is you, and put our thing there. Then one day somebody comes up to you and say, "Can you speak in Finn?" And you say, "No, I don't speak. I only can speak Mohawk." And they say, "Why? You're not Mohawk." How are you going to feel? You're going to feel embarrassed. You're going to feel ashamed because you lost something that was yours. I know with us, our kids, when they say, "Can you talk Mohawk?" they feel ashamed and they try to hide. Come in, because I don't know with us. Maybe it's because with the Creator and everything, everything's so tied in with us. Everything's so intertwined that when we lose who we are, we lose everything.
This is quite an interesting question, concerning the spirituality and the nature of man's origin and man's being. Is that what is left? Let's consider a situation. What is left if we lose everything? Is there something which remains still?
If we lose everything, no, we die.
So that is the essence.
We die. It's a slow death for a Mohawk because he's too tied to the land. Even not just a Mohawk, any native, he'll wind up in a gutter somewhere as an alcoholic. He'll lose all strength, all. We have a guide in life. We believe it's a person that stands beside us and guides us through life. When we ignore that guide, and there's nobody to intercept the bad, to take all the danger away from us, we have to walk into that wall, and we'll probably die. You know, that's the reality of. Mohawks, Native people, I know here, will go and work in California, anywhere. When this comes their time to pass away, they come back home. They come here to die, because this is where the root is. You know, it's so hard to explain the bondage with the Creator. It's not like we go around, you know, and saying that, wow, we got God, you know, we got a Creator, we got this. That's not us. But inside of us, when we get up in the morning, when we walk, and we look at the trees, and we say, you know, in our own head, we say, "Yamasquat you know what Skawa." And you know, and we are the caretakers for Him. We all believe that we have a job in life. We have something that He's given us to do. When we finish that, He's going to take us home, and it's another life. See, we don't die. We just go on. You know, we never die. We just go on to another dimension. I guess you would say, like in the white man's way, you would go to where the Creator dwells, the sky world.
What is the in Native beliefs, especially now in Mohawk beliefs, what is the purpose of life?
The purpose of life is to take care of the kids, to look after the Mother Earth, to live, to take care of the animals, to protect them, to help one another. You know, I've been people get on me because I always take my time. Mohawk, when he talks, he doesn't rush, because if night falls, he can get up tomorrow morning and continue. But I've been looking at the white society. They're so in a hurry to go nowhere. They got no place to go, but they're always in a hurry. They're rushing here, rushing there. I watched a guy one time go flying by me, almost hit 3-4 cars, cut people off. And what was his purpose? To go into a bar so he could get a drink before anybody else. But what purpose did he serve? He didn't serve nothing. You know, and we're the white society is trying to advance, trying to beat our Creator, trying to get ahead of Him, but not realizing that they never succeed.
So that's the real pride of a man in a way, the wrong kind of a pride of this.
Yeah, they'll never beat Him. They're trying to make life. They're trying to be Him. It'll never happen. Why doesn't, you know, we believe that you go step by step, and you go with the life circle, you know, and as the changes come when they're supposed to come, that's when you do them. But see, we're walking here, and white society's running over here, and he's stumbling, and he's getting into trouble. He's getting diseases. He's getting sick. He's having disasters, and he doesn't realize that it doesn't matter how fast he runs. Even if you ran from here and you ran around, he'd still come back here. He hasn't gained nothing, but he wasted his life. He's put himself through all kinds of stress for what? Why? You know, we enjoy life. I enjoy life. If I don't have money, you know, I believe me that the Creator provides for me, but not to get rich. Just to survive, just to live from day to day, and to make sure my kids are going to be safe and won't starve.
So there is no idea like the fulfillment in your beliefs or your style of life like there are in most of the religions like Christianity and Eastern religions. There's a kind of a purpose which is the fulfillment completely or absorption into the higher being.
There is a fulfillment, but it's not in a way that you can describe. A fulfillment is knowing that each day that you haven't forgotten him, and each day that you have done the best you can to protect what he's given you and the kids. The fulfillment right now is to help our people the ones who are being charged, to get our lands back, to get peace again, to get back to our ways, to get our people back into their ways and get away from the liquor, get away from the drugs. That has now become our job to do now, because our Creator's children have strayed, and if we don't do something, they're going to get hurt. And people in Montana, kids who are being poisoned. You know, it's 3,000 miles away. But they call us for help. The Shoshone people in Nevada. That and the Creator. Those two put together. You can't say that this one is the one or this is the one, you know, to us, because they're all the same. There's no above.
I think the one thing that we all understand and that we all feel exactly the same way about is the little ones, the babies, the children, and the old people.
What we say in our land when we give it thanks is that Gakun Sudacha means the faces that are not born yet, faces that are coming. That's what we look at. We have to look so far ahead for our people, and then when you say about, you know, like to us, you got the Creator, our mother. They're all as one. We're the children.
So is it like a feeling, as they describe in many?
It's like a baby that was just born, a baby that hugs its mother, and it's a bondage. That's the way we are with Mother Earth.
Because, you know, this is why I asked, because in India, for example, there's a description of a man's relationship to God. Like Christianity has made it very negative.
Just man's or people's?
People's in general. Man's and people's in general. And it's described as vatsalya, and this means the same love that a mother has to a newborn baby. Intense love. So what would you say about this?
The love for the Creator?
Is that the uniting thing?
Yes, it is. You know, because there's I don't know how to. It's hard to describe. It's something that's in here, in your heart, that you can't rip out. The government of Canada took our children, put them into a school hundreds of miles away from us, to make them into whites. But they couldn't. You know why? Because there was something in there that they just can't get out. You can't take it out. You can't remove that. You may be able to shame that child, but somewhere in his life, that strength's gonna come back again, and it's gonna light up again, and it's gonna get strong. That's what it's all about. It's not something you can put your finger on and say, yes, you know, that ashtray, that is where it is. No, it isn't. It's
everywhere.
Eh?
Everywhere.
It's everywhere.
This is actually why I'm asking, because I think this feeling has driven me and Ritva to here. It has been all our lives in a way. And it is not that people are very sort of a wannabes, you know. Like
Yeah.
Of course, there's some aspects of that, but it is related to the more like the whole culture and all the beauty and all that. But there's something which is pulling.
I can go, and I have traveled this whole continent and part of South America. No matter where I go, I get on a plane, or if I'm in an airport or in a restaurant, a strange place. If there's another Indian, we'll come together.
Are
It
you?
doesn't matter what
Are,
tribe, even if we don't speak
yeah.
the same language.
Or you could be walking down the sidewalk in a city. You look across the street, and you look at one another and you just wave.
That's right.
And you don't have to talk to one another. You just know that is one of your people. And there's a certain glow. There's a certain light around our people. People can't see that, but there's a light.
Special bond.
Yeah.
Can just feel it.
Is it at all with the white people or non-native people?
Beg your pardon?
Is the same thing appearing in non-native people at all?
I
No.
think they've lost it.
No, they lost it. You know, I see no. You may see a few whites with that certain glow, but most of them you see a coldness, a coldness,
Fear.
a fear. You know, I actually believe people are afraid. Non-natives are afraid. Go through life scared of dying. Scared of what they cannot understand. That's the thing. Natives are not afraid of what they do not know, because they actually know it. But a non-native is afraid. He's afraid of dark because he cannot see what's in the dark. But a native sees in the dark.
Maybe not so much with his eyes, but with
What he's feeling.
himself.
What he's feeling. There's a certain. Like certain animals that walk in the night that can see in the dark, but they don't see with their eyes, they see what they're feeling. That's the way native is. And you can tell, and I can go up to a person and tell if they're good or bad. I can tell what they're doing. What are they up to? What are they feeling? I don't know why. I can walk up to a person, I can feel them right away. But I won't say nothing. I just let it go. Because it's not for me to do anything. But the thing is, I can tell what a person's heading. I can tell what he's going to say, what he's going to do. But I don't know how. It just happened. But I don't go around and telling people. Well, I can. I remember this one kid came up to me one time, and I almost burst out laughing so loud because. He used to come up to me and I used to tell him, before he'd open his mouth, I'd tell him what he's going to say to me. So he came up one day and he walked up to me and he put his hand over his eyes and said, "Can you read my mind?"
And this trip is just
But
introduction.
you gotta find out though, because a lot of times I go to Six a lot. So I'm not always home.
Well,
I travel a lot.
Yeah,
But
I need
the
to get in
thing
touch with Mike.
the thing is that if you would like, because we don't know yet.
Eh?
We don't know yet, as you know, that these things are always money matters. Also, we have to apply for many places, and basically we could say that there is government backing on half of the money already. Finnish government. There's quite a lot of nice people in the Finnish Movie Foundation anyway, but the rest is still open. So we don't know. But if you meet these wise people, if you go to the different native people, just if you could bear in mind that there are a couple of Finnish people who are very eagerly trying to learn and give some good knowledge for the other ones. So this is the only thing that if you could do that then.
Sure. Yeah,
Just to
because
say that, as you know, that there's quite a lot of resistance too, and we are not, of course, exploiting anyone or anything like this.
Did you see this?
no.
Joe Dion gave me this paper to read. So I just ran into this little piece here and I thought, hey.
That's about the film they're making.
Yeah.
Akwesasne, the Cubans, they're training the warriors and everything, guerrilla warfare.
I want to look through this.
So it's little.
Yeah, I got that one.
Yeah.
So So
and that's a lot of crap.
yeah. But it can be also quite nasty, that kind of.
Well, they're funded by the government anyway, so
Oh yeah.
what do you want?
So I'm glad if our government could give money to back up this. Your own government does, and it supports the
Well,
whole thing.
the government here will fund all kind of money to make the natives look bad, especially traditional people.
Yeah.
Yes.
But one thing I would like to have is here, because it was quite a powerful thing still, and it would be nice to play for a couple of people. There was this. If you would like to, with a couple of words, say about these people in different parts of the United States who have got a vision about the coming time now, about this 8 years, what you told. But it is quite serious that we would have to take some kind of a change now.
Yeah, it's the Aztecs, the whole piece, and even some Crees from the Woodland Crees, I think it's called. Yeah. They came down and they said that it's not far away, that there's going to be a cleansing, and they say that the people should get back to their ways, and the ones who do will be spared, but the ones who don't will perish. And they were saying that they don't know exactly when, but there's going to be a total blackout. There won't be no electricity. So, and they're been telling us for a while now to put food away. Start storing food that we can store. So that's what we're going to do this year, plant a lot of corn. But you know, it's sad that it has to come to that. You know, why do we have to go that far? You know, why couldn't the people just see it themselves and try to change? You know, it's so easy to continue. It's so hard to change your ways. Even though, you know, they're looking at something that's going to destroy them, yet they'll still continue, thinking that in the last minute they're going to be able to invent something to solve it. They won't. They can't.
It is difficult one because I haven't gone through that. You know, already when I was young, drinking, drugs, everything, and it is really difficult, especially when you don't have that kind of a cultural background, to change. It is really like taking yourself out of the swamp. You know, everything is pulling and pulling.
But you know, there's even our people. We have a lot to work to do to get our people back. You know, thinking the way there's I shouldn't say get them back on track, or get them back starting to looking deep inside of them who they are. Try not to be something you're not. You cannot be. You know, it's like you can't make a native a white. You can't make a black a white. You can't make a black a native. You're what you are. When the Creator made us, He made us as one person. If He wanted us all to be the same, He would have done it. So there's a reason for that. And our people got to start learning that, you know, you don't have to be something else to be successful.
That's great.
You just got to believe in yourself.
That's crazy.
How to believe? What is the art of believing in oneself, especially when, like let's say, white men and also black men very much, when they don't have the cultural or spiritual background? How to believe and what to believe in?
Number one is always believe that there's nothing you cannot do, as long as you have Him beside you. Everything ties in with the Creator, the Mother Earth, the strength. You draw the strength from her, and you can do anything you want to do. But you know, like way natives are, we're not in a hurry. We got a lifetime, and another generation after that, and another one, and another one. It just continues.
Does time exist at all?
Time?
Does it really exist at all?
That's a hard question. I don't think there is time. I think white society brought time. White society made a clock and put time. Natives went day by day. And this went to the next day to the next day. That's why when we get up in the morning, we give thanks to the Creator, and we give thanks to our brother that we're still around. that our kids are still healthy, that we still see another day. And when we go to bed at night, we ask him to take all our problems and put it aside. So when we get up in the morning, we will take those problems and we'll deal with them. But for that moment that we're sleeping, to have our mind clear, so we can have a clear mind when we get up in the morning.
What does a clear mind mean?
A clear mind, it means that you take everything that's in you, all your problems, your anger, I guess you would call it jealousy, all your little things that are your little, how to say that, little things that are stepping in your way. You get them out. Then in the morning you grab them again, and then you deal with them. So your mind is fresh and strong to deal with it.
So, this for now, I feel very fresh and relaxed.
Did you make this stuff?
No, that was made